Hey peeps! So I'm doing this chocolatey warm autumn slash fall makeup look, and if you want to see how I got it, then let's just watch it. Okay, so first let me prime my eyelids. Okay, so I'm just taking my usual Too Faced Born This Way concealer just to prep my eyelids and give it a nice base. Dunsies. So I'm gonna take my Jaclyn heel palette, my raggedy old Jaclyn heel palette. It's got really good like neutrals in it, that's why, so it's super handy. What do I want? I wanted to make like quite a chocolatey look. So I'm just gonna take just this Morphe brush. It's basically like a buffer brush. It's like a really nice fluffy soft one. So I'm gonna take this shade here. I want it to be super simple, but we're gonna make it glam. You know, that's my motto, simple glam. And I'm just gonna lightly dust it just around my eye, just here. I'm not taking it onto my lid, I'm just doing it above. So, you know, summer is over, well, virtually, do you know what I mean? I went out with my with one of my friends. When I left my house, it was so warm, and like I was like, oh, we're still in summer, whatever, it's all groovy. I was like, let me wear shorts. And then we went out to this place where it's like really nice scenery. It was freezing cold. I was like, what happened? Summer is officially gone. It's a gone. I've gone for like the roll neck with the no sleeves, because you know, like we're still like indecisive, like what is the weather, is it hot, is it cold, I don't know. Next I'm gonna go in with this chocolatey shade right here. Now I'm taking the same brush and I'm gonna pack it on the edge of my eye. It's quite a large brush. I'm okay with it because I want to just smoke it out. I don't want it to be heavy, if that makes sense. It doesn't bother me if it's not like solid pigmented color. I just want it to be like a soft, smoky blend. And I'm keeping it. I think I'm gonna just try and buff it out like this. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this Sigma E36 brush. I'm just gonna make sure it's all nice and smoked out. I wanted to make sure like really pigmented on the edge of my eye. You feel me? I feel like this brush is too big for what I'm doing. What am I doing? But I'm still gonna keep going. Can we just talk about there being a 10 PM curfew? I'm actually probably loving all the memes on Instagram about it. All the ones that like being out past curfew and then the Rona just magically appearing only then. The virus is going to be so confused when the clocks go back. There was another one that was really funny. There was like, I'm not putting my clocks back. If you think I'm having like an extra hour of 2020, you got nothing coming. People are too funny. People are too funny. I'll build up a bit more if I need to later. If you want to use a smaller brush than this, you know, be my guest. I like to buff it out with it, but I don't know why I stuck to this brush, in all honesty. Do not question my brain. I'm gonna just take this Morphe M506 brush and I'm just gonna make sure all the color is nice and pigmented here. And then I'm just gonna take this shade here, keep it the same brush, and I'm just gonna go on the edges and just make sure that the edges are nicely blended out. Then I'm gonna go back in with my concealer, 2 little dotties like that, and I'm just gonna make sure, just clear up the little center bit of my eye, just so it's like a bit brighter. And then I'm gonna go back in with that same shade that I took, and I'll just take this Morphe M456 brush, and I'm just gonna lightly dust over that area. Ooh, nice and caramelly. Cool, I like that. And then I'm gonna go back in with that dark brown shade I was just using now, just to blend all of this together nicely. Okay, so now that our eyes are looking nice and chocolatey, I'm gonna be taking a MAC gel eyeliner in the shade Dipdown. I want to keep like the nice warm browns in the look, So I'm gonna use the brown instead of a black liner. And it is really nice and creamy as well, which is nice. So I'm using this Morphe M250 brush and I'm just gonna line my eye. Should I do a wing or should I just leave it like that? I think I'm gonna just leave it like that because my lashes I think are just gonna hide the wing regardless. Nice and chocolatey. Put some lashes on, some mascara. I'm gonna just use my L'Oreal Telescopic. My favorite mascara. I have used mascaras, high end, low end, all over, and this is still my favorite all-time mascara. It's coming to an end, but I have backups. Let's put some lashes on. Should we go dramatic? You know what? I think I'm gonna just use these. I want to go full glam. These are the Doll Beauty Esmeralda lashes. They're really fluffy, really wispy. So I'm done with the eyes. Okay, let's do the skin. So for my skin, I'm gonna be taking this MAC Strip Cream. So because I'm using a matte foundation, I need to have something like glowy or creamy or hydrating underneath my skin. Because if I wear like an illuminating or like a glowy foundation, I need to wear something matte underneath. Then if I wear something matte, I need to wear something hydrating and illuminating underneath. The struggles of combo skin. I can't wait to get my skin back on track. Look at that glow. She's glowing, baby girl. So for foundation, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty foundation. I'm in the shade 290. It's like my summer shade. So what happens when it gets to winter? I don't know. I haven't used it in a while actually. And I'm just going to take with my brush and just spread that out. I'm just taking a sponge to just do. Have you ever had a song that you hated so much and then you heard it so much where you went that you ended up liking it? That happened with me. So like, I don't know if you remember, like years and years and years ago there was that song. It was that Kelly Rowland song, When Love Takes Over. I used to hate it. I used to be like, why is this song playing? I used to get on my nerves all the time. And then it got to the point it literally became like my favorite song for years. This foundation always looks really weird when I first put it on. It looks like lumpy, not lumpy, but like it enhances everything, like all the texture. But we know it's gonna look fabulous later. Don't worry, don't worry. Don't you worry, child. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in my Too Faced Born This Way concealer. Absolute ride or die. Okay, now I'm gonna just take it underneath my eyes. So check this. So I got this little tiny little mini sponge, just for like a little under eye area. This is like a Juno sponge, but like the mini version. I thought, like, let me try that. It's cute. Oh my gosh, that's so perfect. That legit goes in a little nook and cranny. And then I just go over with the big sponge. It's fiddly to hold though, I ain't gonna lie. I love how full coverage this concealer comes out. Okay, so then what I'm gonna do is let's contour. Let's do a little contour. I'm just gonna take this LA Gold Pro Concealer. This is in the shade Beautiful Bronze. And I'm just gonna do section by section because this stuff dries fast. Give me a brush quickly. I'm gonna just take this Morphe E8 brush. Little number like that. Look, it's already drying. I want to have like that bronzed look. Bronzed eyes, bronzed face, bronzed lips. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take a little bit of this concealer and just brighten the underneath. I like it all to be really subtle. I don't want it to be too heavy and like too baked, you know what I mean? When you're happy with all your blending, we're gonna set it. I'm gonna take my Laura Mercier powder and I'm just gonna set my under eyes with it. I like using this because It sets it really nicely, but it doesn't dry my under eyes. You don't want your under eyes looking cakey. It'll be aging you a couple years, you know what I mean? We don't want that. Okay, now I'm gonna take my Huda Beauty. I'm gonna set my whole face. Okay, cool. We're gonna take some bronzer. This MAC Mineralize powder in the shade Medium Tan. And I'm gonna just take this Morphe E4 brush. And then I'm gonna go with the same powder and I'm gonna take the shade Dark Tan. So it's just one shade darker. And just to build up on that bronzer. I like doing like a little gradual, like a little gradient, you know? Build it up a bit. I'll be looking bronzed. That is done. A capiche. And let's find some blush. Should we be something pinky so it's not like flat? Okay, I'm gonna take this one. This is the Nars blush. This is in the shade Amour. I don't want to take loads because I don't want it to go pinky, do you know what I mean? Just a little bit of clear. Fabulous, darling, fabulous. And then I'm gonna just take my Urban Decay Beach Bronzer. It's a little raggedy and old. And I'm just gonna take it lightly, very, very lightly across my nose. I'm gonna go back in, where is it? Back in with my powder. And we're just gonna clean everything up. Making everything matte because I like matte skin at the moment. That's just like my vibe. Oh, matte everything. So for brows, I'm going to be using this Revolution pencil and I'm just going to fill out all like the sparse areas of my brow. I don't like a heavy brow and I don't like to have too much of a defined brow. And my eyebrows are naturally small. So I just fill them a little bit. And then let me take some brow gel. This is just a MAC clear brow gel. It's not like amazing, but it's okay. It does the job. Okay, let's just finish the under eyes. I'm gonna just take this, some Morphe brush, just like a little smudge brush. I'm gonna go back in with the same two shades that I went with originally. First off with the lighter. Just smoke it underneath my eye. I'm just smoking it in nicely with the blend that I have here on the edge. And then I'm gonna go in with that darker shade. Just to add like a nice light shadow underneath the eye. Love it. And then let's put some mascara on the bottom lashes. And let's brush all this powder off. Last but not least, lipstick. So I'm gonna take this Peaches and Cream Hotline Lip Liner. I like to overline my lip just a little bit, like a millimeter. And then for lipstick, I'm going with this Huda Beauty lipstick. I want to keep it nice and warm, so I'm going to go with this shade Bored Meeting. That's such a nice lip combo. To finish it off, I'm going to just spray my face with this Fix Plus. Should I add highlighter or no? I kind of like matte skin. Put a little bit, just a little bit. I'm going to take this Illamasqua highlighter. This is in the shade OMG. And I'm just going to take a little bit. The highlighter is called my name for some reason. This is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. And have a great day, a great week. And I will see you all in my next video.